Hello, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Write Your Way to Success. And thank you for visiting my channel. If you would like to, at the end of this video, please like, share, and subscribe. But I want to talk today about character development. So I'm just going to read part of my chapter 2 of my nonfiction book coming out soon on Amazon.com to help writers motivate them and encourage them to keep writing, never give up. But when it comes to character development, you really want to focus on developing three-dimensional characters and not stick figure characters. So a good fictional character feels real and memorable. They need a clear goal, strength, and flaws that create tension and growth. Their personality should be distinct, shaped by their past beliefs. They must react believably to challenges, and their choices should drive the story. A great character is one readers connect with, whether by rooting for them, fearing them, or wanting to understand them. I read those lines several times in order to memorize it. I still have a hard time remembering everything as I write my characters in. So I would typically go by feel. Yeah, you heard me right. Yeah, by feel, I said. I know that sounds kind of weird, but just like your reader will feel as if the character is real, even feel as if they're walking in your character's shoes, so too you as the writer should feel your character coming alive on the page. Stephen King, one of the best-selling authors in horror fiction, once mentioned that you as a writer have to be willing to kill off your darlings. What did he mean by that? Well, as we write our characters in, we'll find that some of these likable characters will feel like darlings to us. So much to the point that we don't even want to kill them off the page or off the story, even though the story may call for that. The only way to feel like a character is your darling or feel real to your character is by feeling your character, feeling as if your character is real. That character may remind you of a friend, of a family member, of someone you went to school with, but the reader should definitely feel as if your characters are real. That's how you immerse the reader into your story. Therefore, we see how important it is to develop the so necessary technique in character development. Character development is a very important tool to drawing your reader in and making them not want to put your book down. Rooting for your protagonist to win is what you want, and the only way a reader can root for your protagonist to win is to feel like that character is real to them and they're in their character shoes. If you want your reader to become immersed in your story, it's not just the plot itself, but more importantly, your character's dialogue. And that brings me to the next topic I hope you will benefit from. So I would like to share chapter 3 with you of my nonfiction book coming out. This is not edited, so I'm sorry if you see some typing errors here, but I just wanted to share this. I felt the need to share this on my channel today. So I wanted to help with how to write effective dialogue. So conversation is an effective way to show your character's personality. Are your characters funny, angry all the time, sarcastic, depressed, anxious, driven, hospitable, nurturing, empathetic, so on and so forth? For instance, if your character is depressed, you won't have to tell your reader that. They will be able to easily see it. And this will be showing, not telling. So they will be able to see it through his or her speech, viewpoint on life, even their clothing. Depressed people even have a particular posture about them that non-depressed people don't have. And you can easily display this in your story. All these can be shown through dialogue, which creates a real environment you're putting the reader inside. It is easy to get caught up in the great story idea you've spent a large amount of time cooking up. But just like with baking a cake, you have to have all the right ingredients for the cake to taste like cake. If you forget the eggs, for instance, it may look like a cake when you finish it, but it won't taste like one. Although the effort is notable, you will win simply by making sure all the ingredients in your cake is right. Okay? So the same goes for writing a novel. You must have all the ingredients. This is very important. If you wish to be recognized for your work, many writers spend a lot of time choosing the right words, thinking it is the missing ingredients, when all along it was the failure to make your reader connect with your characters. It was the failure to create believable dialogue. Always remember, your first reader of your book is none other than yourself. So how do you write dialogue? Example: Bobby slumped down in his chair, his head bowed low, his eyes cast off at the glimmer of the shiny white floor. "If I get another bad grade, I'm grounded," he said, tossing his paper with the big red mark on his desk. With this example, you see how simple the dialogue is, along with how he feels. Bobby is depressed, and we find out why. I didn't have to write that he's in school. We don't know his age yet, but we do know he's about to be in trouble when he gets home. We find this out by his dialogue. We also find out that that's why he's depressed. We immediately can empathize or even sympathize with him. I understand what it is like to be a kid in school and the pressure to perform well or else. We also understand how it feels to be grounded be grounded by our parents because of a bad grade. So we can relate to the character, and we relate to them through dialogue. In my day, if I couldn't go outside and play or play my video games, I felt as if life was over with. Once we can put ourselves in our character's shoes, we know our reader will feel the same way. Now, the trick is to do this in each scene, each chapter, over and over again until the last chapter. Do you think you can do this? Sure you can. You may be an amateur now, but with much practice, much work, you'll find yourself writing like an expert. So if you enjoyed this video and you learned something from it, I would appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, as well as look for my other videos that's coming up here soon about many other things about writing to assist and help and motivate everyone out there who would like to continue writing on and perfect their craft. Thank you for watching.